Alors, c'est bon, Richard. Merci.
Merci, chère fille. Merci. Aujourd'hui, les nombres. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Premièrement, un peu d'activité physique. We've been sitting down a lot. Levez-vous. Levez-vous, un peu de gymnastique. Comme un cholestérol. Écoutez, imitez, répétez. 1, 2. 3, 4.
3, 4.
5, 6, 7.
5, 6, 7.
8, 9.
8, 9.
10.
10.
10.
10.
9, 8.
9, 8.
7, 6, 5.
7, 6, 5.
4, 3.
4, 3.
2, 1.
2, 1.
0.
0.
Excellent. Asseyez-vous. Asseyez-vous. Bravo. Un peu de gymnastique. Les nombres en français. We're going to play a few games on top of this one. But just let's recap, see if you know your numbers in French. Alors, 0.
0.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
4, 5.
4, 5.
6, 7, 8.
6, 7, 8.
9, 10.
9, 10.
OK, très bien. Maintenant, écoutez bien et répétez. Écoutez et répétez. 11.
11.
12.
12.
13.
13.
14.
14.
15.
15.
16.
16.
What do they share these numbers, people, do you think? Chat? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Qu'est-ce qu'ils partagent, ces nombres? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Utilisez le chat ou unmute your mic, comme vous préférez. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. What do they share? Double digits.
Double digits. Oui.
Absolument.
Think about how they sound.
Go back to la prononciation. Bonne idée. Ouais, z. In fact, I call them les nombres. Yeah, les nombres en z. Les nombres en z. They all end in z. Okay, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You cannot confuse them with any other ones. Les nombres en z. In English, it would be the teens almost. Well, some of them, teens, les nombres en z. Après 16, so we've finished there. 16, French is a very green language. C'est une langue très verte, cher Théa, une langue verte. Donc, on recycle. 16 plus 1, c'est 17. Répète.
17.
18.
18.
19.
19.
What's the national drink in France again?
Vin.
Vos 20.
Très
Exactement.
bien.
20. Okay, 20. 20, which by the way is spelled like this. But of course you don't send the final consonant, you know that. So 20. However, there is a T, so if it's followed by another number, then the T will appear when you pronounce it. Pia, écoute et répète, s'il te plaît. 22.
22.
25.
25.
28.
28.
9.
9.
29.
29. 29.
Okay. So maybe some of you at school learned to not pronounce the T, but It is there, and you must sound it. So even if it's this one, you would say 23, 23. In fact, if I was to count slowly, I would say 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay, so T is there. 20 plus 10, Thea. I know you're good at maths. 20 plus 10 égale
30.
plus 10.
30. Oh, plus 10. 40.
Plus 10.
50.
Plus 10.
60.
Want to share these numbers from a pronunciation point of view. 30, 40, 50, 60. J'écoute. Utilisez le 4. Exactement. Honte. Yeah, honte. Okay, so you cannot confuse them with the z ones, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. They're totally different. 30, 40, 50, 60. And because we said French was a green language, 30 plus 4 égale
34.
excellent, 34. 30 plus 8 égale
38.
50 plus 7 égale
57.
joli, Fia. 60 plus 8 égale
68.
oh, trop forte. Tu es trop forte. OK? Les nombres en français. Now, I've been carefully avoiding my favorite numbers. They are the artistic numbers. You have to be able to dance to say these numbers. In fact, these numbers are special numbers, Thea. Thea, s'il te plaît, lève-toi, and everybody, you can. Levez-vous. OK. Écoutez, regardez, imitez. L'espace. 20.
20.
22.
22.
31.
31.
41.
41.
42.
42.
21.
21.
61.
61.
67.
67.
The final one is 71.
71.
Bravo, très belle. Comment on dit, c'est quoi ça? Très belle curtsy en anglais. Tu es très forte artistiquement. Tu es danseuse de ballet, tu fais de la danse classique. OK.
Yes.
These numbers, 21, 31, 41, 51, 61, 71 are slightly different from the other ones because you need to add a, which you hear. 21, 31. Okay, you actually need little hyphens. 41, and so on. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Usually your learners will know that. Then you got your numbers in Z, numbers in 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Then you recycle 17, 18, 19. I shall drink 20. Then you get all your numbers in honte, 30, 40, 50, 60. And you recycle 55, 56, 57. Up from the E1 and 1. 21, 31, 41, 51, 61. Des questions? Des problèmes? Feel free to ask. This is quite important. Numbers are obviously important. So, yeah, I'll explain that in a minute.
Okay.
Okay, this number, you don't emphasize any syllables in French like you do in English. In English, you say comfortable. In French, it's confortable. We don't stress any syllables. We are very comfortable. And therefore, this is simply quatre. Or in fact, the way we would say it is almost like, I'm going to use Makaton again, cat in some parts of France. 1, 2, 3, 4. The R is very soft. Quatre. But do not emphasize the second syllable. Quatre. Autre question? Okay, so just quickly, since you wrote 70, I just want to mention very quickly that in French, like in Gaelic, and like in some other civilizations, but the Celts in particular, so French is, parts of French language has Celtic origins, the Gauls, and so in Celt, the Celts used to count using their 10 fingers and 10 toes. And so if they wanted to go and trade, they would say, how much is your wild boar? How much do I pay for your wild boars? Well, you're going to have to pay 10 or 20, or how many 20s? Because they knew this made sense. You know, how many 20s is your wild boar? 2 20s, 3 20s, 4 20s. And I know that in Gaelic, until fairly recently, 40 was 2 20s. Now, a little legacy from our Celtic relatives is that in French, 80 is still, we still say 4 20s. And that's why we say it, which is 80. 80. Okay? So, and by the way, I only realized that 80 meant 4 20s when I started teaching French as a foreign language, because for me, 80 was just 80. That's what it means. I never thought 80, 4 times 20, but 80. So 82 will be 82. Okay. And then if you have 4 20s and a 10, again, this is the Celtic thing. So 80.
10. 90, yeah.
Yeah. 80. Okay. So I know I'm going quite fast there, but this is, in a way, a cultural explanation of why this is the case. And if you teach Gaelic, I know this was the case, or this might still be the case, I'm not sure. It's a score as well, by the way, how many scores? Anyway. So, some little games, yeah, des petits jeux.
Oui. Merci. Ouais.
Donc la gym, ok, on a fait la gym. Ok. Tia.
Ouais.
Dans, ferme les yeux, Thea, ferme les yeux. No peeking. Okay, everybody, look at this number. Shh, don't tell Thea. Okay. Thea, ouvre les yeux. Dans mon dos, behind my back, dans mon dos, j'ai un nombre. C'est quel nombre? C'est quel nombre?
3.
3. La classe, could you use the chat and say oui ou non? Thea thinks the number is 3. Oui ou non? Please use the chat. Oui, non.
No. No.
Okay, let's help poor Thea. And can you tell her if it's plus ou moins? The number plus ou moins? Please tell Thea. Donc 3, non. Plus ou moins?
Plus. OK, plus. Alors, 5.
5. La classe, oui ou non? C'est plus. Très bien, John. Oui ou non?
Non. Plus. Plus ou moins? Plus. OK. Alors, 10. Plus ou moins?
Oui, oui ou non? D'abord, oui ou non?
Oui ou non?
Non.
10, non. OK.
Plus. Which would be difficult. I only have 10 fingers.
Moi. Alors, where are we? 7.
7. You're not very good at this. Oui ou non?
Non. Plus. Plus. Alors, 9. Oui ou non? Oui! Wouhou!
À moi? Tu
À
veux.
toi.
Alors, mes instructions, fermez les yeux.
Fermez les yeux.
Je vais taper. Donc, c'est toi qui vas me faire jouer, Thea. So, you're going to
Alors.
show your number to the class.
OK. Alors, fermez les yeux, Richard. Hein? Alors, regardez tout le monde. Alors, OK, c'est bon, tout le monde? Oui? OK. Ouvrez les yeux, Richard.
Thea,
Ouais.
I can't see your video, but that doesn't mean that everyone else can't.
Oh, OK.
I don't know.
I
Can anyone
will-
else see Thea's
I
video?
will- ça va. Je vais écrire dans le chat.
Yeah, but I'm going to cheat then.
Well, don't look. OK. Alors, OK. Right, Richard. Don't look. Alors,
That's going to be difficult.
OK, très bien, tout le monde.
In fact, you could say, yeah, don't cheat in French is ne trichez
Ne trichez
pas.
pas. Ne trichez pas, Richard.
Ouais,
Alors,
ça
you don't need to look. I'll tell you, Richard. Je vais te dire.
va. Ok.
Alors,
J'ai un nombre.
j'ai un nombre.
C'est
Donc-
quel nombre?
C'est quel nombre?
5.
Ah. Oui ou non, tout le monde?
Oui.
Oui!
Oui. And I didn't cheat. By the way.
OK. Très bien.
Ok. Une excellente petite activité, mais excellente interaction entre les élèves. Hein,
Ouais, c'est super.
Richard, gagné.
Très bien, Richard.
Thea, perdu.
Nul point.
0 point.
0
Ouais.
point.
J'ai un nombre. C'est quel nombre? Instruction simple. Instruction simple. J'ai un nombre. C'est quel nombre?
Très bien. On continue avec un autre jeu. Tu as un autre jeu facile?
Absolument. La classe,
D'accord.
les petits lapins. Nous sommes des petits lapins. Montrez-moi les oreilles. OK, show me your ears. Les oreilles de lapin. Les oreilles de lapin. It'd be nice to have everybody's camera on, so that's not just myself looking a little bit silly, but if not, it's fine. But it would be good for this activity if you had your camera on, because Thea et la classe, merci Jenny, merci, excellent. Montrez-moi 0. Montrez-moi 0. Okay, using your ears, show me. Voilà, excellent. Montrez-moi 0. Montrez-moi 4. Montrez-moi 4. Oh, there are different ways of showing 4. Debbie decided to go for 0 plus 4. But who's there? Miss Stewart, I don't have your first name, but decided to go for 2 plus 2. Okay, montrez-moi. Who could come up with one? Come on. Unmute your mic.
Montrez-moi 7.
Montrez-moi 7. Montrez-moi 7. Do you want to add, Thea? How many different ways do we have?
Alors, 4 et 3, c'est bon. Et
4
Debbie,
plus 3.
4 plus 3. Debbie, 5 plus 2. Super. Jenny, 5 plus 2. Et Miss Stewart, 5 plus 2 aussi. Et Richard, 6 plus 1? Non, 5 plus 2 aussi.
6 plus 1. I know I'm French, but I only have 5 fingers in the one hand.
OK.
Does anybody want to tell us? Montrez-moi. Come on, just one. It'd be nice to have one. Montrez-moi.
Miss Stewart,
8.
8. OK.
Montrez-moi 8. Oui. What are the different ways of getting 8, Mr.
4 plus 4.
Mhm.
Excellent.
5 plus 3.
Très bien.
Parfait. Les oreilles de lapin. One more? Debbie?
Oui. Debbie?
Montrez-moi.
Montrez-moi 5.
Montrez-moi 5. What are the different ways? There's plenty of ways of getting 5 actually.
4 plus 11.
Ok, 4 plus 1.
Un.
12 plus 13.
2 plus
2,
3.
3.
Or just there's 5.
0 plus 5.
Très bien.
Excellent. Super. Fantastique.
Excellent.
Ok.
Bien.
Les oreilles
De
de
lapin.
lapin. Les oreilles de lapin. It's a nice little activity. We will reflect. Remember, we'll think, how could you extend all these activities and why do we think they're good? Thea, would you like to build a wall with me?
Oui, s'il te plaît.
That's a
Alors,
simple, petite
très
activité.
simple, mais
Très
très
simple.
efficace. OK.
We need somebody to time this.
Okay. Jenny, you're going to time us. Can you time us? You ready?
If we were together, then this is how this would go if we were in the same room. So we're going to do it online, but we'd have to put your hand on top of mine and mine on top of yours. OK. Fia, de 0 à 10 et de 10 à 0.
Oh là là. OK, on y va.
T'es prête? 0,
1,
2,
3,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9.
10. Descends, on redescend.
9,
8,
7,
6,
5,
4,
3,
2,
2, 1.
0. Stop. My colleagues here. Combien de secondes?
Combien de secondes?
23 secondes.
23 secondes.
Très bien, très bien.
Ah, merci Jenny, c'est pas mal. 23 secondes. 23 secondes, c'est pas mal. Jenny, do you want to choose a volunteer to build a wall with you? 0 à 10?
D'accord. Miss Stewart?
Attendez, stopwatch. So we did that in 23 secondes, is that right? 23 secondes. 1, 2, 3, partez!
0,
1,
2,
3,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9,
10.
9,
8,
Oh.
7,
6,
5,
4,
3,
2,
1.
0.
Thea, we're rubbish. Excellent! Excellent! 20 secondes.
Bravo, bravo les filles, bravo.
Fabuleux. Fabuleux. Très, très bien. OK, donc ça, c'est le mur. I call it building a wall, le mur, but you call it la tour.
I call it a tower, actually.
Yeah, la tour.
La
You
tour.
build whatever you want to build. And it's nice if you're in the same room, of course. Again, the learners do that in 2s or 3s. You can build, and of course, you can go up to 20. Wow.
Super.
Depends on the size of la tour, évidemment. On continue?
Oui, un autre jeu?
Oui, absolument. Alors. Petite boîte. Je vais baisser ma caméra.
Oh, qu'est-ce qu'il y a dans la boîte?
Dans la boîte, il n'y a rien.
Alors.
Sur la boîte.
Ah, sur la boîte.
OK.
Voilà.
C'est bon?
Ouais.
Qu'est-ce que c'est, ça? Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Un dé.
Un dé. Excellent. Un dé. Un dé. 2 dés. 3D. OK. J'aime ces dés parce que les dés en mousse. So when you have 32 learners, it's nice to have these kind of dice there. Don't make too much noise on the tables. We could use a virtual dice as well on your smart board. As you probably know, you can use virtual dice, but it's nice for the learners, I think, to play with these and touch them. Un dé. OK. Je lance le dé. Je lance le dé. Question simple. C'est combien?
Jenny?
Ouais.
Ouais.
C'est 3.
C'est 3. Je lance le dé. C'est 3. Encore une fois. Oups. C'est combien?
C'est 6.
C'est 6. Facile? Ça va? Plus difficile. 2 dés. 2 dés. Je lance les dés. OK. C'est combien? Ah, c'est quoi? C'est combien?
Oh,
Ouais.
pardon. Excuse-moi.
Pas de problème. C'est combien? How many?
Alors, c'est 6.
Combien? Alors, non, écoutez bien. Enfin, oui, mais non. Écoutez bien. Les dizaines, les unités.
OK.
Les dizaines et les unités.
OK.
OK?
Alors, c'est
C'est combien?
C'est 50 et 4. Alors, c'est 54.
Bravo, Thea. C'est 54. And because we play in twos, I'm going to now change les dizaines et les unités. Can you tell me c'est combien?
Alors, c'est 40 et c'est 5. Alors, c'est 45. Ça va, Jenny? C'est bon? Oui? OK. C'est le soleil, Jenny. C'est le soleil.
Je lance. Ouais, c'est un gros problème dans les Highlands, le soleil. Je lance les dés. Oh, let me cheat a bit.
Alors, Miss Stewart, tu comprends? Oui?
C'est combien, Miss Stewart?
Oui.
C'est combien? C'est combien?
63.
Fantastic. 63. Now, somebody else, I know you don't have your camera on, but Judith, c'est combien? Les dizaines, les unités. Can you unmute your mic?
Hello. Sorry, my computer's I'm having a bit of problems, so somebody's
Okay.
operating it remotely just now, and there's keeps the.
So,
We're doing it.
What?
And so
3
we're doing 3, oui, mais
and 6, but if
And
you put,
6.
but if this is your,
Hold it.
no, that's fine, unit, dizaine, unité.
63?
OK, excellent.
yeah, oui.
63, or the other way would be, no, that's good. The other way.
36.
très bien.
Absolument.
Bravo.
63 et 36. Belle improvisation, Judith. Fantastique.
Sorry, I'm looking at.
OK.
Who's not had a shot? Erin, you don't have to open your... Yeah, thank you. C'est combien?
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
14.
Super, bravo.
14. Et
Fantastique.
Denise, c'est combien? Lovely French name, Denise. We can't hear you, Denise.
Denise, maybe if you can type it, tu peux écrire, taper. Oh, yeah, just.
We can't just hear you.
Not working very well.
Much better now. 40.
Très bien.
And that's one of the artistic. Oui.
Super.
41. Oh, an extra 10 points for Denise, as you remember the little artistic. Et 41. 41. Excellent.
Bravo. Excellent.
Of course, with your P7s, or we could les centaines, les dizaines, les unités. Fia,
Oh là 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 là. Alors,
c'est
ça
combien?
fait 400.
400.
Alors, ça fait 20 et 2. Alors, 422.
I remember you send the T because it's followed by something else. 422.
Très bien.
Wow. Très impressionnant. Ouais, bravo, Fia. Anybody else wanting a shot with les centaines, les dizaines, les unités? You could play in a group of 3. Jenny, I can tell Jenny she's off. She's ready to come up with that one. But if you play in a group of 3, the first person can come up with a centaine, the second a dizaine, and les unités. Jenny?
200.
Parfait.
Très bien. Laura?
Oh, okay. Lara?
Maybe not.
Maybe you can't unmute your mic, that's a problem.
We'll go back to Judith.
30.
Très bien.
Absolument.
Et Miss Stewart?
4.
Très bien.
So, c'est quel nombre? C'est quel nombre?
Jenny,
Every-
all together?
Oh, Jenny.
234.
Absolument. Alors là, je suis très impressionné. Je suis très impressionné. OK? Donc, 1D, 2D, 3D. Je continue. Je continue.
Ouais.
2D. Je lance les dés. Oh, pour toi, Fia. 2 plus 1 égale combien?
Oh, ça va. 2 plus 1 égale 3. Je peux faire ça. C'est facile.
2 plus 1 égale 3, which is great because we've learned the word for plus et moins when we play the game that behind your back, number behind your back. Plus, moins. So 2 plus 1 égale 3. Anybody else? Debbie? If you can unmute your mic, maybe you...
12 plus 5 égale 7.
Excellent.
2 plus 5 égale 7. 3D. OK, toute la classe, everybody unmute your mic. Everybody, tout le monde.
2
2
9
plus
plus
4
plus
plus
5
5
égale
égale
11.
11. 2 plus 4 plus 5 égale 11. OK. Toute la classe.
6
6
Moins.
Wow.
Oh,
5
5
égale
Égal
1.
6 moins 5 égale 1. 6 moins 5 égale 1. Let me cheat. 5
moins
égale
1
égale
égale
4.
4.
trop fort. Vous êtes trop fort. Fantastique.
Merci beaucoup.
Je continue, ce n'est pas fini. Je vais maintenant, pour Fia, ça va être compliqué pour Fia. Concentre-toi, Fia, concentre-toi. Fia,
Oui.
6
Oui.
multiplié par 2
6
égale...
multiplié par 2 égale 12.
Très bien. Je lance le dé. Oh. Who wants a shot? Moi. 4
Multiplier
Multiplié par
par
Par 3
égale
égale
12.
12.
Parfait.
3D
Oh là là. 4
multiplié
multiplié par 6 égale
égale
18.
24.
Oh.
That's why we teach languages. 4 multiplié par 6 égale 24.
24
Multiplié
multiplié
par 3.
par
That's why we
3.
expect 10 points for whoever gets that one.
Can't keep up.
24.
52.
Non.
Non? Oh là là. C'est quoi alors?
24 multiplié
3
par 3.
multiplié par
No, but so 24 is what we had. 24,
24.
remember? Multiplié par 3.
Ouais,
This
pas
is now-
3.
this is
71.
71. Oh, ah,
Oh, presque.
Laura,
60.
Miss Stuart?
62.
72.
Bravo,
can
tout
see-
le monde.
We've now reached a stage where French is not the challenge. So this is, I am joking, but I am not in the same way. French is just a means to achieve something else. Numeracy, in this case, revise the multiplications or whatever you're doing. And that's very important. French is not the end bit. L2 is not the end bit. L2 is just a means to communicate, to learn something, to open the world for us. It's a key. French is a key, but it's not the end of the journey. It's a vehicle.
Merci. OK. Fini? Ça, fini?
Fini.
Oui. Très bien. OK. Right, at this point, I'm going to just stop us. We've all had to work our brains really hard there, especially me. I'm going to put us into breakout rooms again, and we're just going to have a wee chat about what you thought about those games, who you'd use them with, what sort of support you might have to do with your pupils. Would you do them whole class? Would you divide them up? And any other games that you might know. And if you can go back into the Padlet, and I'll post the Padlet link again, and then you can put your comments into the Padlet chat and let us know. Just type your comments is fine, okay? So I'll put that in the chat now. There's the Padlet link for those of you that haven't got it. I'm going to put us into breakout rooms. And again, I will put us into breakout rooms of 3. And I'll give us 10 minutes just to have a wee chat, and we'll come in, and then you can think about other games that you might know as well, okay, that you might play in maths, for instance, that would work in French, or other subject areas as well. Okay, so let's put a timer on. Let's do 10 minutes, and okay, and then, okay. There we go. I'll just move you, Richard, and I'll just put you into the main call. Okay, that's got 3 in each. Super. Okay, on y va. Let's go. Au revoir. À bientôt, tout le monde. Okay. Hang on, I need to stop recording as well. Okay.